Okay, this is the night that will never end, right? I've done tons of videos tonight and I'm tired and I'm done, but this is the beginning of a series of videos that'll be 101 long. I will actually make 101 experimental videos to see whether it's possible for me to be a comedian someday in the future. So that's what this is. But let's talk about what this is with regards to Honeygrommal. Honeygrommal is a numbering system that is common sense. It is a numbering system that you have to be taught and that you have to learn thoroughly to put into effect. But once you do that, it's a better numbering system than decimal. Honeygrommal is essentially decimal raised to the 10th power because honeygrommal has one hun symbols and words in it. So actually, there's more than one hun words, but there's one hun symbols from zo to nin. Zo is 00, nin is 99 or 99. So zo is, you'd think, the zeroth in an ordering system. But actually, zo is the first in honeygrommal. So to walk you through this concept, let me just describe our ordering system as it is. In decimal's ordering system, the first is the one, th. The first is the very beginning. Now in honeygrommal, that's not the case. The very beginning in honeygrommal is the first as mathematicians see it and computer programmers. The zoth comes before the first. It is the first, but it comes before the oneth, which is really the second. The zoth is your initial starting point in the ordering of honeygrommal's orderation numbers. So to understand this, what I'm saying is if you need to count something out and say this happened first, this happened second, this happened third, fourth, etc. And from fourth, etc., you get some very similar words to honeygrommal. But if you have to order things like that, then in honeygrommal, you order them from the zoth onward. And there's some chance that this is too heady for a comedy experiment. But I'm going to go ahead with it anyway because, well, zoth of all, I think it's important. And oneth of all, I think it's interesting. And tooth of all, I think it is funny a little bit. Instead of saying second or third, I say oneth or tooth. That's hilarious. If you have a situation where you could say first, but you choose to say zoth because you're familiar with honeygrommal, you're doing something ridiculous and very, very funny. So, for instance, I did it in this video just recently when I said, zoth of all, this. So, let's go ahead and make a race joke. Here's why it's experiment uh, 9. It's the 9th experiment. The reason for that is that this is actually funny. In order to be your race's supremacist. In order to reign supreme above all races, you have to come in Zoth place. So you didn't get why that's so hilarious, but you should be laughing your ass off right now, because why that's hilarious is Zoth is first place. Zoth is first. In honigrammal, first is first in decimal. And first, second, and third stand in the overlap of honigrammal's Zoth, oneth, and tooth, and decimal's first, second, third. So when I say Zoth of all, I'm saying first of all. I'm just saying it to people that know honigrammal. And that's hilarious, because it's an inside joke. Honigrammal is available for so many math jokes that it simply has to be explained instead of the jokes being made. Because once it is explained well enough that a comedic person can take advantage of honigrammal to make jokes, well, that person would be the Zoth to make any honigrammal jokes. And their jokes would be the most amusing. Or the Zoth amusing in the ordering of first is Zoth that honigrammal creates. I know this is confusing and not funny, but I'm just trying to scrape humor out of everything I can scrape it out of. And one of the sources of humor can be honigrammal, because it's ridiculous. I think you should be able to agree with me, at least with that last point. Anyway, I'm more than tired. I'm done trying to be funny. But I will try and pick up the next number, which will be the 10th. 10th in honigrammal, but the 11th video. Thanks for watching. Good night.